Hello, today I will present to you my big project number 3 in my Human Resources Management class. I will start by going through an overview of my business I created, which I will refer to in this project. So my business is called Mickey. We simply give snowboarding and ski lessons during the winter, as well as wakeboarding and wake surfing lessons during the summer. Every day, we strive to reach our goals, meaning we need to maximize our employees' performance. This is where our performance management system comes into play, improving our ability to get the right things done and on time. Most importantly, we like to involve our employees in a lot of teamwork, so their job is more enjoyable. There are 4 main purposes of managing performance, each as important as the other. These 4 main purposes are planning, compensating, documenting, and finally, coaching and developing. To ensure constant results, we follow some strict steps to achieve an effective performance management. The first step is obviously to identify the work to be done. We then set some achievable goals and establish a performance plan. The key element here is to provide the employee with frequent coaching. This said coach will help the employee achieve their goals. He is trained to never blame his trainee or point fingers at him, but rather to stay very positive in all situations. On the manager's side, he needs to listen effectively and ask open-ended questions. Following this coaching, we like to conduct a formal review of performance. With this review done, we can now recognize the good performances and reward them accordingly to finally create an action plan. The most common reason why the performance management system could fail would be if our employee is battling personal problems. In this case, our employees' mental health becomes our number 1 priority. So they can go visit a psychologist, which we pay for completely, and we arrange the visit for them. So they don't have to worry about anything. We understand if the managers feel unsupported or end up competing in any shape or form, that the performance management system certainly won't be as effective as they should be, or in the worst case scenario, they will not work at all. So we are sure that both our manager and employees follow the legal requirements while conducting the performance reviews. This means our performance standards must be job related, and we must give a written copy of the performance standards to the employees. In order to give a thorough review of an employee's performance, we take the information from a big pool of sources, which include the manager, the subordinate, their peers, and and at last but not least, the customers. In terms of performance review methods, we tend to review actual and observable behaviors. To keep our employees' performance off the charts and keep them motivated at all times, we established a reward system that includes career and development and work climate. We reward our employees' past performance. We believe this has a direct impact on us remaining competitive in the labor market. As mentioned in my first 2 projects, we once had a problem with labor shortage. One of the key solutions we came up with was rewarding our employees a lot more. And believe it or not, we were able to retain a lot more of our current employees, in addition of attracting many more outside the company. Our compensations vary each year due to many internal factors, such as our compensation salary, the job evaluation, the employee's performance, and our financial situation, to see how much we can actually pay in compensations. Not only this, but external factors also come into play, such as the wage rates in certain areas, the labor market conditions, a bunch of legal requirements, and basically the economy in general. To determine the appropriate wage rate, we conduct salary surveys and collect survey data. As for our incentive plan, we tend to focus on group-based incentive, meaning that if the group of employees does well, well, this is when they will get rewarded. And we strongly believe this helps them to build a better bond, therefore bettering our business's culture and overall work environment. At various special occasions, we will give stock market shares of our company to our employees. Mickey spends around 38% of its payroll on group health benefits and retirement plans. Of course, we choose to give those benefits, but some are required by the law, such as the provincial hospital and medical services, the employment insurance, Canada, Quebec pensions plans, and more. As for dental and life insurance, we categorize these as voluntary employee benefits. As mentioned in previous project, each year our employees are offered an all-paid vacation to a resort of their choice all around the world that they get to enjoy with their families. They also really enjoy their paid holidays. Finally, we are on the verge of implementing childcare and elder care as a benefit because we know some of our employees could really use it. Without employee rights, our staff would not feel safe, therefore affecting their performance and health. So they are eligible for employment protection rights, such as statutory rights and contractual rights. In order to avoid substance abuse between our walls, we conduct once or twice per year a drug test where employees are noticed in advance. Our employees' privacy is something we try to protect as much as we can, even though it is quite complicated sometimes with all the new technology we live in today. To make sure we clearly communicate our expectations to our employee, we address them during our monthly meeting and in our weekly emails to make sure they don't miss out on anything. This way, we have a strong foundation for our discipline system. We are very proud of the quality training we offer that clearly favored our employees' desirable conducts in addition to punishing any inappropriate behaviors when needed. In order to avoid attendancy issues, we give out random prizes each month to employees who respected their schedule and were punctual throughout the entire month. Not only that, but we do not that we don't trust our staff, but we installed security cameras all around our headquarters and equipment storage in order to avoid not only outsiders from trespassing our property, but as well as employees from stealing when we can't look. We usually don't have much behavioral issues as we take care of only selecting competent and mature candidates to work for us. But in the rare case of an employee misconduct, we would find out with the documentation of employee misconduct. We would then embark in a progressive and positive corrective measures. We would then finish the process by compiling a disciplinary record. In the case of an unfortunate event of terminating an employee, we would make sure our employees' legal rights are not violated in any way possible. We try to be as calm as possible as we know it can be very stressful for both parties involved. This event would take place in a confidential meeting. To make it easier on the person who is getting fired, we provide good career transition assistance to ensure our former employees will have success in their continuity. Thank you.